Being a housewife is not a reward. Being a woman of leisure is a reward.
But that's the same thing.
No, they're not. No, they're not. If you're a woman of leisure, you don't have responsibilities. Your responsibility is being a woman of leisure. If you are a housewife, you maintain and you manage the house. That's not a fucking reward. It's a job. Whether it's only 20 hours a week, it's still a job. If you trying to reward me because I was there through the tough times, let me be a woman of leisure. Let me be a kept woman. That is a reward. Rewarding me with washing dishes is not a fucking reward.
All right, Heart Attack. What's your initial thoughts on that audio?
Her attitude at the end, it sounded like she really felt that from the heart. You heard me. She really felt that from the heart. But my opinion on the whole ordeal was that I constantly hear that from all types of women. You feel me? Like being a housewife is like the worst thing in the world to do. And I find it not fair because I heard one woman say something about what she say? Excuse me, bro. She said something about the leisure situation about cleaning up the house and all this is not it's a job. It's not privilege. And I feel like this the same way any other man probably feel. When I go out and go to work and I come home and I got to do this and I got to do that after I get off work, isn't that the same? So why is so much pressure about, you know what I mean, what you do and what I do when we both we all have our positions. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I'm having this conversation because I'm wondering the same thing. Because like I said, because they complain about having to go to work and come home and do these things, but now when a man puts you in a position to not have to go to work and you could just stay home and do those things, or you could just stay home and take care of your kids and not have to get a babysitter or send them to daycare. Now that's still a problem. So like that's why how do you satisfy them? How do you make them happy then?
You don't. But what I had to come to realize is this, bro. It's this. I think our foresight is sort of what the same. What I'm starting to see is the women is not choosing guys because of what they can
their character,
how they provide them, how they can provide for them, or how they can take care of them. They don't care about that. Right now, women are based off on looks and how much money you got. So you can have a dude that has a full-time job, but he look like nothing. A woman won't deal with him, but a dude that look like nothing with money, she will deal with him. You dig what I'm saying? And it's all contradiction and backwards. Like you'll go to work and you'll cry about coming home, take care of your kids. But then if I'm working and I say, well, stay home, you ain't got to do none of that. Then you crying about not having no money and not having no job. And it's like everything is like you just want everything your way. And me honestly, I'm tired of it. Yo, it got me to the point where as though, like I told you the other day, we was on with OC. Yeah, sometimes I don't even want to speak about the black community relationship, yo, because it's frivolous, it's bull crap, and we never get nowhere. All you get is a bunch of women and some men that sit around and cry about all they do and what they do and who they want or why they want them. And you can't afford, you can't satisfy, and you can't please none of the people that you're looking for. Because if you could, you would be with them.
Exactly. So the second question is, do you think a lot of black women need to see a black man as a superb Negro before they see him as valuable and deem him relationship worthy?
I mean, I think to see him as a superb black man, I think that's like a trigger warning for women. You feel what I'm saying? Because they're already dealing with the dominance of men, period. What I would say is that I would rephrase that, but I do agree. A woman should see me as her quote unquote king or her quote unquote brethren or her quote unquote comrade. You feel me? Somebody that's supposed to be there by your side and we work and build things, but that's not what's going on. You want me to build and you just eat up and you just live under my roof and eat. Ain't nobody having that no more, man.
So that kind of goes into the third question. Do you think a lot of modern black women age 30 and under are interested in building with a man? Why or why not?
Man, excuse my language. Hell no. Hell no. I mean, why and why not? It's kind of on a borderline of saying it's hard to say and not hard to say because every time you figure out why a woman disagrees with what you're doing, she always find another way to keep you confused or bewildered why she said what she said. Really, can you get a straight answer? Why you don't like me? What's the matter? What am I doing wrong as a man? Well, I don't, you just walk around here like you run everything. Like, ain't that's what the fuck I supposed to do? So that's just how I say it, Noble man. I just say, I just don't see no winning it. You're going to fall in love who you're going to fall in love with. You're going to like who you're going to like. And as history showed us, men and women dealing with each other, we sometimes, a majority time, go for what we like rather than what we need.
I agree.
We go for what
Go
we
ahead.
go for what we like rather than what we need.
So the last question is, and you can only answer this question if you've actually, if you've had other experiences. But if you had to compare your experiences dating other races of women, would you say you've had better experiences with other races, or nothing drastically different?
I would say nothing drastically different because being in the community that I grew up in, being how much, even though black women say we don't, as much as I love black women, I have not as of yet thought about stepping outside of my culture or marrying or dedicating myself to any other culture. Now, yes, I have dealt, had entanglements with some,
Right.
but I'm not choosing. I'm not choosing no other race woman over mine. I'm not. I refuse to do it regardless of how disrespectful women is, regardless of how much they think we ain't nothing. I'm not choosing no other race over my woman, yo. I don't care, yo. I mean, you can call me a contradictor. I mean, not y'all, but women can call me a contradictor because I argue about the basis of women wrong. But I'm not choosing no other culture over my woman. I refuse to do it, yo. That's right there is really, really crossing the line to me. That's really, really crossing the line.
So you're saying that you're saying that you believe that are you one of those people, heart attack, that you think that people in our community that we should only be with each other, or are
No,
okay.
no, that's just for me. That's just for me. But I really believe that the world in general, you should deal with who you want to deal with and be who you want to be with, because people in your own culture don't treat you right sometimes. So, hey,
Right.
if I feel like this, if whatever purpose your God or your spirit has for you, follow that and don't try to be so rebellious toward it, and keep running out there trying to get everything that you greedy for. Sometimes just settle for what you need. You feel me? Just be comfortable with what you need. You dig what I'm saying? You ain't got to run out there and chase everything. What's going on, homie? That's just how I see it, bro.
All right, heart attack. I appreciate you, OG. There's a lot of people that want to come up here, so I'm about to be
Go
recycling.
handle your business. Handle your business. I'm just sitting here.
All right, bro. I appreciate it.
All right.